All right, welcome to today's class on the Scott Leroy Marketing Overview. My name is Leah with Scott Leroy Marketing. In today's class, I'll be showing you how you can utilize our services to leverage the technology and marketing side of your business so you can focus on what you do best, selling real estate. So all of our services are free for you as agents. Okay, your market center awesomely pays for these services for you guys. So everything I'm showing you in today's class is free for you to utilize. There's just one paid section on our website that I'll point out that you can use as well to get business cards and name tags if you would like. But for the most part, everything is free. So you definitely want to start using our services. So where you'll want to start out is by going to scottleroymarketing.com. Okay, so that's Scott with two T's, Leroy, Leroy, marketing.com. That's where I am on my screen here. And as you're pulling that up, where you'll want to focus your attention on is you'll want to scroll down past this large image at the top to find the white toolbar. And we have centralized everything, all the resources for you as a KW agent to the KW Resources tab on our website. So this is your one-stop shop on everything you need to access on our website here is KW Resources. So simply hover your mouse over KW Resources. Don't click, just hover. And that will make all of these options display for you. I'll be starting at the top and working our way down. So we have about four major sections of our business, okay? And the first part of our company is this questionnaire section. So what we do is we set up all new agents that onboard with KW. So if we have not set up your KW technology for you, this is where you'll want to start off. We go through, set up every single item for you so you do not have to. So let me show you a little bit about how that process works so I can guide you on that. So again, we're hovering over KW Resources. Then hover over the Questionnaires option from that drop-down. And then we're going to actually click on Questionnaires from that flyout menu. All right, so let's go ahead and click on Questionnaires. And that will take you over to a login page for our website. Now, when logging into our website, that is always going to be your market center number. Okay, if you have no idea what your market center number is, no worries. Okay, you have enough to remember as a KW agent. Just to point out where you would grab your market center number from, I'm going to just switch tabs. I have a My KW account open. All right, so if you have another tab and you have your My KW account open, you'll see your market center number on the very top right red toolbar. In this agent's case, it's market center 350. So that's all you would need. You need to grab that number here, and that is the password you will always use on our website. So I'll go ahead and put in the 350. Click this lovely checkbox to remember me, so I don't have to remember that anymore, and click login. You will want to put in your market center number specifically as we tailored the website to your market center depending on what number you put in. So now when you do that, it will take you on over to all the different questionnaires that we have depending on your current situation. All right, the most popular questionnaire is the very top one. All right, so when in doubt, you can go ahead and use that top setup questionnaire, and that will take you through a normal setup. We also have a short form if you are in a hurry and just want to put the minimum amount of information. You can always come back and customize it further later. We have the transferring agent questionnaire if you are transferring from one KW office to another. An expansion agent questionnaire if you are active in more than one market center. So if you're an agent in Michigan and also an agent in Florida market center, this expansion agent would be the one for you. We have a capper agent questionnaire for all cappers and luxury agents. Teams, okay, and you can see the description right next to each one of them here. Teams coming over, we have returning if you have left KW and are making the great decision to come on back. That one will be for you. We also have admin and staff questionnaires as well. So for the setup questionnaire, all you would need to do, just to show you it real quick, is the setup questionnaire. I would simply click on that. I'll give you some info. We have a video on the top of the page if you would like to be walked through how to fill this out. but you would simply just go down the list here and fill out any questions that say required. Okay, you would have to. Right? If it doesn't apply to you, you can skip it as long as it doesn't say required. So you would just fill out the short form and send that over to us. And within 1 to 2 business days, what we do is we get you all set up with your KW technology. And let me just show you an example of what you'll receive back once we finish setting you up. So just watch on my screen. I'm switching tabs here over to my email. So let's pretend this is the agent's email account. All right, I set up Tony Stark for any Iron Man fans. Okay, he's coming on to real estate here. All right, and so what you will receive back is this whole list of different items that we set up for you, along with your username and password for each item. And then on the right-hand side, we have a little video on how to use each item. Okay, so this is a really great resource for new KW agents so that you can see all your logins and passwords, because again, that's really hard to remember all your usernames and passwords. I totally get it. And on the right-hand side, again, you'll always want to go ahead and look at those videos to teach you how to use each item. So I know this is a lot of information to receive. If you can take the time to read through it and watch the video at the top of your screen here, that will walk you through exactly how to optimize and use all your KW technology right away. All right, so if you have any questions on that, of course, feel free to email us at support@scottleroymarketing.com. If you're not sure if you're set up yet, we can most definitely check your account. Okay. Along with that, so I just switched back on over to the Scott Leroy Marketing website, not to confuse you guys. But I'm coming back up to the KW resources here on that top white toolbar. All right, and if you have submitted your questionnaire and you want to see where you are in the queue, or if you are office staff and you want to see where your agents are in the queue, you can hover over Questionnaires here and come on over to the questionnaire queue. And that will show you any agents that are in our queue to be set up today. Okay, on the left-hand column, these are agents we're setting up today. On the right-hand column here, these are any agents that we don't have your login for. So we do need your correct MyKW login and password to get you all set up. So if you are in this column right here, feel free to email us at support@scottleroymarketing.com and we can help you reset your password so we can get you all set up ASAP. All right, so here's just a little cue for you so you can see where you are in the setup process. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and click the back button on the top left of my browser here to get back to the website, the Scott Leroy Marketing website. And as you might have guessed, we're coming back over to the KW resources. So just hover your mouse there. All right, so now so far we have covered the first big part of our company, and that is new agent onboarding, right? All of your KW technology set up. So definitely take advantage of that if you have not already. But now the second big item that we do is training. All right, so we do have live webinars right from this menu here, which of course you successfully signed on today, so great work. All right, so if you come to this live webinar option here, that will take you on over to slmwebinar.com. Okay, so you can either click on live webinars from here or go to slmwebinar.com at the time of our webinar and you can view that right away. All right, so then the next logical question is, when are the live trainings? So let's come on down, hover your mouse over this training option. So just hover, don't click. And you'll see our training calendar pop out in that flyout menu. So you can go ahead and click on that if you're following along. So I clicked on that training calendar there. So this is where I am. And you'll see at the top here, to join the live webinar, you can go to slmwebinar.com, right? Or click on that option from the KW Resources tab. And you can scroll on down to view depending on what your time zone is, you can go ahead and click on that from that list. So we are in October, which is totally crazy. And you can go ahead and select your time zone. So if you're Eastern time, I'll select that. And it will pop out here, and this is a great PDF here to print out and hang around your market center to help encourage agents to go to trainings. But you can keep an eye on this and you can see which topics are being taught on which days and which times. Our training webinars always start at 1 p.m. and those are Tuesdays through Friday. But you can definitely check on here to see what you're most interested in learning to attend that webinar. And again, all of these classes are recorded and found on slmtraining.com. So if you're showing houses, for example, you can always watch this class at a later time. And just a quick note, if you're having trouble finding any of the classes you're looking for, feel free to email us at support@scottleroymarketing.com. We'll grab the video for you and send it right over to you so you can watch that. Okay, so this is where you'll go to find all of our live training webinars, the calendar for that. And on the bottom here, we do have an overview on what is being taught in each class, so you can get an idea of that, of what you'll be learning in that class. All right, so coming back up to KW Resources, let's talk a little bit more about training. All right, so coming back down to the training option, again, just hover your mouse over training and you will see a bunch of different options, excuse me. So we just discussed the live training calendar, but how you can access all of our recorded trainings is from here as well. So where you see previous training classes, you can come here and select which topic that you're looking for. Okay, so you can select that right from here. Of course, KW Command is a big topic. One more note while we're talking about our previous training classes, I would recommend bookmarking slmtraining.com. Let me pull that up for you guys just so you can see it. So I'm going to pull up a new tab. This is the most direct way to get to our training classes that are recorded, and that is slmtraining.com. So if I go to slmtraining.com, it will take you right to this previous training classes page that we have set up. And you can really focus on the KW Command section. Again, of course, that is a hot topic right now. We're all trying to learn it. All right, so this is a great place to go at 2 a.m. You can't sleep, okay? Come on here, watch some training videos. I'm sure that will put you to sleep. No, just kidding. But you can watch this at any time to learn Command. And what's great about watching the recorded trainings is you can pause it and follow along. I know personally that's how I learn the best, is to be able to do it with the video. So I really like the recorded trainings. That's how I learned a lot of the KW Command stuff as well. So I'm right there with you. All right, so again, that was slmtraining.com, and I have that even bookmarked on my bookmarks in Chrome here. So it's a great thing to have bookmarks so you can reference that right away. Okay, so let's come on back to the KW Resources tab on the top white toolbar. And again, we're always hovering our mouse over KW Resources. And then we can come down to training, and we're just hovering over training. And let's talk a little bit more about this. So let's come to the 30-day challenge. So a big question that we get, especially after agents are set up with all the KW technology, is, wow, great, this is a lot of information. What do I do now? Right? Definitely an understandable question. So to answer that question, we set up these 30-day challenges to help guide you of what to do to help optimize your technology with one item per day. So it makes it a little less overwhelming. So if I click on 30-day challenge here, we do have a couple different challenges here depending on what topic you're trying to optimize further. So we do have the KW Command 30-day challenge would be a great one to explore. And let's click on that. Not sure I've opened this yet. So again, you can just simply click on one of these options depending on what item you're trying to further optimize, and it will open the 30-day challenge up for you. And it has two views here, the 30-day challenge. So you can click here for the printable version, and I'll pull that up as well for you in just a second. I kind of like to use both in correlation because so that opens it up in a PDF here. So it will show you for day 1 what you should do first. So of course, with Command rolling out, especially if you're just starting in Command, you're probably like, whoa, what is happening, right? So this will give you an item per day, a topic per day of what you can learn and what you can do to start utilizing Command for your business right away. So I would definitely recommend using this 30-day challenge for Command. I definitely would as an agent to start learning that and optimizing it and get your clients in Command ASAP. All right, so again, how you get to that is KW Resources, Training, and we have the 30-day challenge from there. Okay, so we also have a link to just different digital marketing tips. So these tip videos, in contrast, are shorter 10-minute videos of items that you can do and learn in your KW technology. Okay, the classes are generally about an hour long. Exporting contacts. This is another huge hot topic right now, is everyone is wanting to get their contacts into Command. And we are more than happy to help with that. So as I mentioned, all of our services are free to you as KW agents, and we are happy to help you import your contacts into Command for free, right? Love that F word. Great word. So we do all that for free for you. So if your contacts are in the Edge and you need those moved to Command, or if they're in a different spot, so if I click on exporting contacts, depending on where your contacts currently sit, are they in your phone? Are they in your Gmail account? Your other email accounts? Are they in LinkedIn? Okay. These are instructions on how to export your contacts from these various platforms to an Excel spreadsheet. It's called a CSV file, if you've heard of that before. All right, so that will export your contacts to an Excel spreadsheet, and all you have to do is email us that Excel spreadsheet with your Command login and password, and we can go ahead and get that imported for you, again, for free. So you can start using Command right away. Okay, that's generally kind of the first step of what you need to do to start using Command, is get your contacts in there, which makes sense. So we'd be more than happy to help you guys with that. All right, so coming back to KW resources and training. Just a couple more things to touch on in here. The MyKW cheat sheet, for example. Let's say you're not a big fan of videos. Okay, you don't want to watch a video, you just want to find the answer as quickly as possible. I get it. So this MyKW cheat sheet we created for written instructions on how to do everything. So of course, there are a lot of things you can do with the KW technology. So we do have a table of contents, that's a little lengthy, to show you where each topic is. Okay, so you can easily find the topic you're looking for, see which page it's on, and you can go there and get literally step-by-step written out instructions. So if you prefer to learn that way, we have a resource for that as well. So you can go through all lovely 113 pages. Maybe don't print this out, you might kill half a forest here. All right, but you can go through and you can see, so as you can see, the table of contents keeps going for a while. And then you can see step-by-step instructions on how to do anything that you might need to do in your KW technology. So feel free to check that out in this training option here. And we just have another couple sections here of tutorials, little 10-minute videos. Okay, if technology is not your forte, we also created a Tech 101 class to kind of give you the basics of technology in general, on what a browser is, how to utilize the downloads folder on your computer. Okay, so feel free to check that out if that appeals to you. All right, so now we've covered two of our big items that we help with, and that is setting agents up through the questionnaires, the training section, and now let's go to my personal favorite, the support section. Okay, so again, hover over KW resources, and let's click on support from that dropdown. So another huge item that we do at Scott Lorry Marketing is we are a tech concierge service. So we do a bunch of technology items for free for you. So let's say you don't have time to learn how to import your contacts or set up Google Webmaster Tools on your website, whatever the item may be. You have to write a contract. You don't have time to learn it. We get it. So the great thing is we can do these items for you. So we made a whole page here of all the different free support items that we are more than happy to help with. We set those up in different sections here for Command and so forth, email. As you go down, I'll show you. If you're interested in us doing any of these options, so let's say I would like a MailChimp account set up or a Twilio account, or I need my database imported. All right, all you would need to do, actually, let's talk about the top one, the Command profile setup. All right, there's a marketing profile in Command that does need to be set up. And if you're an existing agent that doesn't have that done yet, feel free to click on this link right here, that very first red box. When you click on that, it will pull open a short form for you to fill out, basically just giving us all the information that we need in order to complete that item for you. Now, if we did your initial setup as a new agent, we already did your Command marketing profile setup, all right? But if you're an existing agent, we're happy to do that for you. You'll just need to fill out this short form, Click send on the bottom and we will email you to let you know that it has been completed. And all of our support requests take 1 to 2 business days to complete, just a heads up. However, our goal is to get it done in 1 business day or less, which typically we're pretty good about. Just so you know what to expect with turnaround time there. All right, so I clicked the back button if you were following along with me to get back to all of our free support items. So feel free to scroll through here, see what item that you would like. If you would like a QR code created, if you need your headshot updated or your biography, right? If you need your KW calendar added to your Gmail calendar, adding testimonials to your site, okay, you can see that the list goes on and on. All right, so feel free to browse through here and take advantage of these items. We are more than happy to help you with those. All right, so that was all in the support tab right here under KW resources. If you are leadership watching, so if you are office staff, we also have a bunch of leadership support items as well. So feel free to browse through all of these. If you have questions on any of these, feel free to email us at support@scottleroymarketing.com. We'd be happy to answer those questions and even set up a call so we can walk you through any of these items as well. Okay, and this again is for office staff specifically, not for agents in this section. All right, in the last section I want to cover in today's class, so I did mention there are 4 primary sections of our business, and the 4th one is this template section. So let's go ahead and click on that. So actually click on where it says templates this time. Okay, so when you click on templates from the KW resources, it will take you over to this page here where we literally have thousands of different templates that we have created to set up different things like an email signature, an open house flyer, just listed flyer, you name it. So if you go down this list, it's alphabetized obviously, so you can go through and find the category of the template you're looking for if you need a flyer made or an email signature banner, which I'll be showing you in class today. We'll do a little example. But you can go down and see what you would like to utilize right away. Just a heads up on this, if you are taking advantage of our templates, I would highly suggest watching the video on the top of the screen here. That is typically a required video to watch to utilize it. It would really help you out. It's very detailed and well done, so feel free to check that out. But just to tell you a quick little overview of the 2 main things you need to know if you're utilizing our templates, let's come on down to email signatures. I just need to show you 2 big things that you need to know, and then you can play around with it. So these email signatures, you might have seen on your coworkers' emails, they have this nice professional looking email signature banner. That is what this is, and you can create that for free here. So if I click on email signatures, it will take you on into all the different items that we have. These are separated into folders because we have quite a few email signatures. So if you want to click on one of these folders, you can double click on it, let's say on the normal email signatures, for example, and that will open them all up. And of course, you can browse those folders to see which matches best to your branding. But these email signatures in here, the 2 main things you need to know to be able to utilize this. So if you're taking notes on today's class, this would be the time to take notes for our templates. All right, the first big thing you have to know to utilize our templates is you must be signed into a Google account or a Gmail account. These templates are all on Google Slides. So in order to be able to edit these, you must be in a Google account. If you don't know if you're signed into your Google account, right, and KW provides you a Google account, right, your kw.com email address is a Google account. So that's why we created it here. So if you're not sure if you're logged in, on the top right here, if you were not logged in, it would say sign in on the top right. I am logged into my Google account, so I can click there and see which Google account I'm in. It does not have to be your KW email. If you have a personal Gmail account you use, that's totally fine too. But you must be signed into a Google account to utilize these, just a heads up. The second big thing you need to know, I will need to double click on one of these to show you. So if I double click on one of these templates, it will pull that up in a new tab here. Hold on one sec. Let's do this one. Okay, so we have Scott's lovely face to look at. Okay, so once I double click on that, it pulls it up in a new tab. And in order to edit it, you'll see if you start clicking it, you can't edit it from here because we're in view only. All you need to do in order to edit it is come up to File on the top toolbar and make a copy. This is super, super important in order to be able to edit this. So again, that is File on the top left, make a copy from that dropdown. Okay, so what you are doing when you click make a copy is you are taking this template from our website, essentially, and copying it into your Google Drive so you can edit it and only you can see it and work on it. So if I click on make a copy here, it will prompt you to put in the name. Only you can see this name, but if you wanted to put in like your name, email signature, let's say. You don't have to change this, just a heads up, but you can. And then click OK. And that will open it up in a separate tab. Okay, so you can X out of the initial tab we had open. All right, so you'll see the icon for Google Slides is like this little yellow box with a white rectangle in it. Okay, so that means you are in Google Slides. So you can X out of the original one, so that's not confusing, and you can just have the one that you renamed on the top tab and on the top here. Okay, just so you know you're editing the right one. Now from here, I'm not going to dive too deep into editing this, but just to give you an idea of how easy this is to edit now, you can literally click on any section. So let's say I want to change my name. I can click on this and backspace or highlight to delete and change it to my name instead. So it's as easy as clicking backspace to change it to your information. Okay, obviously you'll need to do that for all of your, your office address here, office phone number, email address, so forth. All right, let's say, for example, we want to change the font. That's very easy. All you would do is highlight the section that you're trying to change the font. You'll come up here. This toolbar up here is very similar to Microsoft Word, for example. So you'll see different font options here. If you're not sure of what the icon does on the toolbar, simply hover your mouse over that item and you'll see, for example, this icon italicizes it. So that's pretty typical for any technology. If you see an icon and you have no idea what it does, just hover your mouse over it and it'll pop out like a little speech bubble telling you what that item does. So font here, let's say I brand myself with more of a cursive font because I work with luxury clients, let's say, and I think that portrays a luxury feel. I can come into the font and change my name to one of the cursives that I like. No, not crazy about that. All right, so you can see how you can go through and select different options depending on your business. You can also change out the headshot and logo if you need to do that by right-clicking on Scott's lovely face. So this is the best way to change out existing photos on any of our pieces. So for example, you want to replace Scott's face with your own. You would right-click on that image, go to Replace Image. Okay, so this is way easier. So definitely do this for any images that are currently on the template. Right-click the image, come down to Replace Image, and then you can select one of these options. I'm going to upload my headshot from my computer. Let me just find that real quick. Here we go. And that will add that in right away for you. Okay, you can do the same thing to your logo if you want to change that to your brokerage logo. You can even add further logos by clicking the insert image icon on the very top of your screen. Okay, if you have a logo for your business, you can most definitely add that in as well. Okay, so feel free to play around with it. Let us know if you have any questions on that. The video on the top of the page, on the templates page, will really walk you through it, and it walks you through how to add it to your KW email as well. So definitely check out that video. All right, so you can leave this open if you would like to keep working on this after class. I am just going to cover one more thing in today's class. If you would like to follow along, I'm coming back to back to ScottLeroyMarketing.com. So from ScottLeroyMarketing.com, as you might have guessed, we're coming to KW Resources on the top white toolbar. Coming down to templates, and let's talk about the agent store. Okay, this agent store option will take you to the same place as if you select that you want business cards from the templates, for example, or a name tag created. So as I mentioned, all of our services that I've gone over so far are absolutely free to you as a KW agent. However, we got requested a bunch from agents for business cards, name tags, signs. So we partnered up with Brandco to be able to provide that for you. Okay, so that would be a purchased item, but if you need those resources, you can come to Agent Store here. And that will take you to agentstore.com. And what you'll want to make sure to do is select your market center number at the very top. Okay, that will autofill a lot of information onto whatever you purchase. So if you purchase business cards, I believe that will autofill your office address onto the business card template. So you will want to go ahead and select your market center name at the very top of your screen. And from there, I mean, of course, you can scroll down to get some business cards from here. So you would get started. Name tags from here as well. We have different packages that you can explore, Brandco does rather. We have signs that you can order and so forth. So that is all on the products section on the very top white toolbar. So you can access all of those right here. We also have email signatures on here. Let me just tell you real quick the difference between our free email signatures and these paid Brandco email signatures. So these email signatures right here are customized. Brandco works with you directly to create branding for you and create an email signature. It also creates a clickable HTML signature. These are $99. So if that is something that you are looking for, feel free to check that out from here. Or of course, you can utilize the free email signature templates on our website. All right, so that is the final thing I wanted to go over. Just to quickly touch base with you guys back on scottleroymarketing.com, right? Everything that we went over in today's class is the KW Resources tab. Right, so that's where you can always go. That's your best friend as a KW agent. I just want to point out too that we do have some paid services if you are interested in that, if you need help with your social media or search engine optimization or blogging and so forth. We do have some paid services as well. So if you're interested in that, feel free to check out maybe the pricing tab and all this information here. If that is something that you would like us to do for you, feel free to email support@scottleroymarketing.com. Scott creates custom packages for each client depending on what you're looking for. So he can set up a meeting with you so that you can figure that out and we can help you to whatever needs you have rather. All right, guys, so that is all the services on the Scott Leroy Marketing website. Again, let me just pull up our contact page here so you can get an idea of how to contact us. I know I've said a lot what our website is and what our email is. Let me send that out. That is support@scottleroymarketing.com. We do try to answer emails within 5 to 10 minutes during normal business hours between 9 and 6 p.m. Eastern time. So we do answer really fast. So if you need anything, shoot us an email real quick. We will get back to you very quickly with an answer, even if it's that we'll complete your support request. So you will get an answer really quickly from us. And we do also have our phone support from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern time. And our phone number will be right on our website here. 321-236-2568. All right, guys, if you need anything at all or if you have any questions on all of this, please let us know. We're more than happy to help you with your KW technology. And thanks for coming to class on Friday. Enjoy your weekend selling homes and showing houses. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care, guys.